What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. I hope you guys are all well. And yeah, we are back at it. We're gonna get back to working on the YJ finally. I know it's been way too long. The move has kind of slowed it down, but we're in the new garage. We got some things straightened up, figured out. Still need some work, but at least I can get back to work. So before we jump back into it, I want to give a quick update, kind of. So over the past 2 months, some things have changed from the last time I filmed a video here. Within those 2 months, our baby boy was born. So he actually turned 7 weeks old today. He is doing fantastic. He's awesome. It's been great. You guys will meet him later in the video. I'll make sure to bring him out. And yeah. And also, before we jump back into it, I filmed some stuff over the past couple months. I got a new toy, and I filmed that. So I'm going to cut that footage in here. That was actually before the baby was born, so Lauren is still pregnant in the video. But yeah, so before we get into this, let's cut to that so I can show you guys my new toy. And we'll cut right back to here. Be back in a second. Change of events here on the channel. It's always a good sign when the truck's hooked up to an empty trailer. It's the middle of the week, and I bought something. So, did I need it? In my head, yes, I needed it. Dear, did I need this?
Yes. Not right now, technically.
Okay, all I heard was yes. So yes, I needed this. I really wanted it. Could I afford it? No, but what's awesome is the bank gives you money as long as you pay it back. So we have an empty trailer and we're about to leave and go pick something up. And I'm probably not going to film there just to respect the gentleman's privacy who I'm buying it from. So pretty much we'll see you guys back here with something on the trailer. See you soon. Yes. Also, we got some co-pilots. I'm pretty excited. Hello, it's the next day and we're back, and what I bought is on the trailer. I want to get it unstrapped, get it off, and then you guys can see the epicness that is right behind you. So give me a second to get this thing unstrapped. I know most of you could probably care less about this thing, but deep down, this brings so much joy to me. I've wanted a tractor for a very long time. Even before this property, it would have been a useful tool, but I didn't have any need for it. Now that we're at the new house, there's a lot more land to take care of, and I have more of a need. Do I need it right this second? Like I said last night, no. I found a really good deal on this, so I got myself a New Holland TC29D with a loader, and on the trailer is a belly mower deck that I don't know how much I'll use because I have the zero turn, but anyway, this is my new toy. I'm super pumped about it. I have a lot to learn with it, but it will help us do things around here. So I just thought I'd bring you guys along for this quick little adventure on this. I don't know what else this video is going to entail, but for now, it's my new tractor. Let me know in the comments below, would you guys be interested in tractor content and stuff? I mean, I'm probably going to have it on the channel because one thing with this is where I want to build my garage. This is going to help me do some maintenance and some land prep when the time comes to build the garage, hopefully save me money. So that's what this is. This is a way for me to save money. All right. We'll jump back into this video wherever we're at. Bye. So what'd you guys think? I love the tractor. I've actually used it a ton since we got it here. So perfectly fine with that purchase. It has been a lifesaver. It's helped my back because I don't have to pick up heavy things anymore. I have something to do it for me. So, okay. Back to the Jeep because that's what you guys are all here for. This is how she's sitting. Sam came over the other day, helped me get the hardtop off. I got to get that out of here so I have more room to work. But hardtop's off. Last night, I ripped the windshield out. It looks more buggy-ish. I'm a big fan of that. So, got parts, windshields over there, stuff to do. I have my whiteboard from the old garage. I'm going to wipe that, reevaluate, restructure my goals, and update that. And then get into this. Before the move happened, I actually started working on some front fenders for this. And then that project kind of got halted. So that's like a quarter of the way done. But I've been pondering and thinking about where am I going to go from here? What's the next logical step to do in this build to at least make forward progress? Money's a little tighter because the economy is super awesome. And having a baby and moving and everything. So I got parts to buy. Can't quite afford some of the parts I want right now. But I can make progress. So what needs done that I can actually start working towards to make progression on this is I have to still finish out welding the bottom of the floor and the tub. The frame still needs some stuff welded up. The cage still needs some stuff welded up. But to do all that, I have to pull everything apart. So that means the cage got to come out, tub's got to come off the frame, and I'm going to have to maneuver it all in this garage to try and get some work done. I was back and forth if I wanted to do my cage tie-ins prior to doing all this or wait till it's all done, then do the cage tie-ins when it's back together. And I think that's the way I'm going to go. I think I'm going to do the cage tie-ins after everything's welded up, done, and back to final reassembly. Before that, though, my B-pillar tie-in is going to come in right around here. Don't mind the rust. With this section of square tube, it kind of prohibits me from getting a plate to sandwich this floor nicely. So before I take it off and start prepping underneath and finishing it out, I got to kind of cut those sections out. And then from there, everything can come out. It's a very simple start, but at least it's a start. So I'm going to jump in, cut this stuff out, and then hopefully by the end of this video, the cage will be off and maybe the tub will be off. I don't know how this video is going to go, but stop talking. Let's get to work. They're welded in. All right, it's not much and it wasn't necessary, but, well, at least this wasn't necessarily needed to put back in, but this was necessary. So chop, chop. And now I can put my sandwich plate right in here and do my cage tie into the frame. I still have to obviously cap all these open tubes once I flip the tub over, but got that piece in and that piece in. So felt good to break the welder out again. And that was the thing that needed done, so it's done. Sam and Alex are actually going to Trail Hero later this week. I unfortunately can't go because of work and, a newborn. But I'm going to try to get their help before they leave to maybe get the cage out. Okay, Jeep is back on the ground. I am happy with the progress made today. It wasn't a lot, but it was something. Someone just woke up from their nap. So I want to introduce you guys to the new little man, part of the Altered Life family. Hi, buddy. Everyone, welcome Chase Lane Davis to the Altered Life family. Chase, say hello to the YouTube family. He keeps staring at the lights and going cross-eyed. So
yeah, I don't know why. He's going cross-eyed like a lot.
He's making some really funny faces, but Chase is 7 weeks old. And he is ready to party. He's actually, let me see your shirt, bud. Born to grow. Yeah. So he is going to be future co-pilot. But yes, this is our little man.
Can you say hi?
He's pretty awesome.
Say hi.
Chase was born August 6, 2022 at 7 pounds, 13 ounces, and
21 and a half inches.
21 and a half inches.
But he is now.
Yeah, he's
Pretty
over.
sure he's 2 feet tall.
He's over 2 feet tall now. He's a long, lanky baby. You guys will see a lot of Chase. You'll get to see him grow because I plan on involving him in the channel a lot. And then hopefully one day we'll be building his own little crawler that he can wheel along with us. With that, everyone, I'm going to call it a day today. And next chance I get, I'll be back in the garage. So we'll see you guys then. Back out in the garage. It's a new day. It's much nicer out. As you can see, I have the door open. One bad thing about this garage and filming is the road is right there. So road noise, which I'm sure you guys will hear any second, is loud and annoying. So bear with me on that. You will hear road noise, especially now because it's rush hour and traffic is, it's not a busy road, but yeah, I gotta deal with that. Sucks. All right, anyway, back at it. So today, home from work, want to get something done, and that something is going to be flip orbital mount. So before we get the cage pulled out of this, and I can sit in it and get the angle of my steering wheel, I want to take this mount and flip it around. So what I mean by flipping the orbital mount is, for those of you who do not know, I'm going to be running a full hydro system, and to keep it simple, I'm running my orbital up here off the cage instead of down off the frame. There's pros and cons to it. Ease of use, this is much easier. I don't have to run, a steering shaft or all that other stuff down to the orbital. One of the cons being that I'm going to have orbital lines or hydraulic lines right here, right above my legs. And the way this mount tapers back, the orbital has to be facing down, so all my hydro lines have to come out the bottom. Not a big deal unless it springs a leak or I blow a line, because then everything's going to blow down on my feet. I'm going to create a kind of splash guard anyway, regardless, but one of you commented on the video when I made this or mounted this up here that I could flip this around and have the orbital mount on the flat face, and then I can clock it any direction, which is genius, because then I can clock it so the lines stick out that way, which, one, it's easy for me to access and adjust or replace the line, and two, if there was a blowout, it would blow that way, not directly down on me. I'll still put a guard on, but it's a great idea. And then whoever you were also stated that this steering column should be mounted on the outside of the bracket. So it should go orbital, bracket, steering column. So that's the plan. I got to cut this mount off, get it flipped around, get my right angle, my steering wheel, so I'm happy with it, get everything tacked back in. That way, when we pull the cage, I won't have to worry about dealing it, out of the Jeep, and I can just weld the whole bracket up. So that's the plan for this evening. Check something off the list. Yeah. I just want to show you guys real quick what I mean. So here's the ports, and as you can see, this wing back would keep the orbital from turning. So flip that around, orbital mounts on this flat side. I can position it any way I want. And again, my dash will be here, but I'll be able to access it underneath the dash. It'd be super cool. All right, let's get everything unbolted. I have a little buddy helping me. He's pretty big. You don't like that? Okay. I'm gonna leave you alone, bud. All right. A couple clamps. As you can see, the bracket is now flipped around. The steering column mount is on this side, and the orbital will go on the other side, sandwiching it together. So now it's finding the angle of the steering wheel. I think that's pretty close. It might be a hair steep, but sitting in the Jeep, it's not bad. I kind of like the angle. It might be a hair high, but it gives me a little bit more room with my knees up, which isn't a bad thing. And I also, where my Holly dash is gonna go, I think this angle would suit well for that. I don't know. This is where my OCD kicks in because there's no adjustment here. Once that's welded at this angle. So it takes me a while to figure out to make sure I'm doing it because I don't want to cut and have to re-weld. I'm pretty happy with that. So as you guys can see, now the ports are sticking off to the side here. And I have the bracket between the steering column and the orbital. So I guess the reason because of that is once hydraulic oil pressure is in here, it pushes the splines forward. And if you have this mounted directly to this, it can bind it. So the width of the bracket actually aids in that. So yeah, learn something every new on YouTube. But yep, I'm pretty happy with that. I think the steering wheel angle is slightly higher. Oh my God, freaking dump truck. But sitting in it, it doesn't feel bad. I'm probably gonna hold off on welding that bracket up fully maybe until I'm about to put the cage back in. I don't know yet. Huh. Lauren and baby Chase are home. Hello, dearest. Welcome to the channel.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Where's the baby?
Hi.
Where's the baby? Give your hood up, bud.
I know.
Hello. Okay. Well, a quick turn of events here tonight. I just got a phone call. Alex and Sam are actually on their way over right now. I asked them over the weekend if they could come maybe help me get this cage out before they leave for Trail Hero. And sure enough, they found some free time. So we're going to get this cage out tonight, which is really exciting. I didn't think we were going to get that far. So I'm going to get some the A pillars unbolted. And I think I have bolts in the B pillars. Try to get that before they get here. And we'll have that cage out. Okay, Luna. That's freaking awesome. I did not see this cage out of that Jeep tonight, but thank you, Sam and Alex. That was a huge help. I wouldn't have been able to do that myself. And now this sets me up for the next couple weeks of working because I have a lot to do. Got all the joints that I couldn't reach with this in the cage, like the undersides like that, the open tubes there and there. So all that type of stuff I can actually weld, flip the cage over, weld underneath, and get all those joints finished up. So that's awesome. The tub now really shows how much rust there is. So that needs addressed. That will be probably the next video. So I have an idea, and I really want to show you guys how to remove surface rust on steel like that. So that'll be the next video. Stay tuned for that. But for now, I'm going to call it a night. I'm hungry. I want to get some dinner. And I got work to do this week. So we will see you guys back out here. Well, everyone, I'm pumped with the progress we made in this video. So with that, I think I'm going to stop it here. I contemplated possibly doing some more work, but I'm at a very good stopping point that will lead me into the next video. So I'm gonna keep it short-ish. And yeah, so thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys are happy to finally see YJ content happen. And from here, it's only gonna progress more until we finally get this thing driving and wheeling and out on the trails. I'm getting used to working in the new garage. It is definitely a change of pace, but I'm getting there. I got some more of my stuff to move in, like tools and toolboxes and all the other equipment that I'm going to try to figure out how to fit in here, because it is definitely more cramped. But I'm working with it and I'm actually enjoying it. So with that, the dogs and I are going to call it a day. The next video I alluded to, I think I'm going to talk about how to address the surface rust on all this steel. So if you want to see that, make sure to stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss all the fun with this Jeep. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being here. We will see you in the next video. Have a good day.